Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. We are highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome. Wow. Happy midweek to every one of us. Remember, wellness is great gain. Wellness is a necessity for good life, and whatever saves you pain is great gain. So today, we're going to be looking at managing high cholesterol, okay? Using smoothies, juices, and light, salad that you can use. Have they diagnosed you and your numbers are high? Not to worry. We have natural remedies in Aging with Grace that can help you actually bring down those numbers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Aging with Grace, and this is our Wednesday cooking time. You can see a lot of things behind me. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can crash cholesterol numbers, the bad low density lipoprotein, reducing it and also increasing your high density lipoprotein, which is a good cholesterol, okay? And generally reducing the number, making it very good. Now, remember, follow us on our other social media platform: Facebook Aging with Grace, YouTube Aging with Grace, TikTok Aging with Grace. Feel free to like, follow, comment, and ask questions, okay? Today, we're going to be cooking. You can see the drink behind me, okay? That drink that can crash your menopause that can crash your cholesterol, is behind me there. All right, so thank you for joining me. I would like you to share with me. If you've joined me live, kindly share to your family members, share to your colleagues, share to everyone. I'm also trying to share so that more people can join us. Today, I'm in Richmond Hill, Toronto. So I'm coming your way today from Richmond Hill to Toronto, okay? So how are you doing? Where are you calling in from? Can I hear where you're calling in from? Can you type it in the comment section, wherever you're calling in from, so that I can greet you? I can see a lot of people online who have not shared also. So just go ahead and share and greet so that I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome. I don't know why this one is saying I can share. Why can't I share? All right, okay. So like I said, if you've joined me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this broadcast today. I can't see anybody greeting, but I can see a lot of eyes there. I'm home alone again. See me moving my hand right, left, and center. All right, so there are many different drinks, types of drinks and smoothie that can actually help, like green tea, oat drinks, soy drinks, plant milk smoothie, which contains compounds that can actually help reduce or manage cholesterol. Today, I'm going to be showing you what has worked and what I use, okay? I've already talked so much about cholesterol, explaining the types of cholesterol, okay, and what happens when it's excess, when your cholesterol levels are not good. So I'm not going to go through it. Like I said, today's video is not going to be very long. I will show you some of the things that I've done for people and it has worked for them. One of the drinks that can also help is green tea, soy drink. I've already told us about our Light Ultra, okay? Our Light Ultra drink is made from soy. So you can use it as a milkshake. Remember also that it's a meal replacement drink for anyone who has high cholesterol, or anyone who wants to lose some weight or add some weight. Remember, I always tell us that it's how do they say it is adaptogenic, okay? So it also depends on what you want it for and how it can do you can use it for it. So Light Ultra, I've talked about green tea. And then the second one, I also want to talk for people who can't just sit down in the kitchen and begin to make things for themselves. Light Ultra is the next thing that can actually help you, okay? So this is Light Ultra. We have it in two flavors. We have the Light Ultra Vanilla And then we also have the light ultra chocolate. Let me see if I can see. Yes, I've seen where two of them are. So these are two of them. You can have them. I'm just using Google because I didn't bring out all these things. So these are the two. Okay, so that's a second drink that can actually help when if you want to reduce your number. Oat drinks, maybe on Wednesday. Yes, next week Wednesday I'm going to teach you how you can make almond milk, oat milk, because these two milk are very, very good. So stay tuned and watch me next week Wednesday. Next week Wednesday I'm going to be in London, Ontario, and I'm going to teach you how to make oat milk and teach you how to make almond milk and how you can use these things instead of going for dairy that are not good for you. Tomato juice is another one. Tomato juice is also good. Berry smoothies are also good. I have blueberries here. I can also do blueberry smoothies. I have pomegranate behind me. I can also do pomegranate. They are also very good for lowering cholesterol levels. But today, like I said, I'm going to be showing you what I have. Now, you can also use cocoa drinks, dark chocolates, pure cocoa. Pure cocoa, they've done some research and they found out that it reduces the low density lipoprotein and also the total cholesterols that are bad in your system. Okay, remember I've talked about plant-based milk and smoothies. This light ultra, you can use our light ultra to make berry smoothies, apple smoothies, guava smoothies, pawpaw smoothies, orange smoothies, broccoli, avocado smoothies. They will turn it into something else. So they are very, very good. You can also use that. So today I'm going to be showing you beetroot and kale. Okay, they are also very, very good for lowering high bad cholesterol and increasing good cholesterol because they are packed with polyphenols. Beets are nutrient rich and they make a valuable addition to your diet. Okay, so it's those polyphenols that provide the antioxidant protection that is very, very beneficial to our bodies, and they are packed in beetroot. Okay, not only do they protect your heart and reduce inflammation, but they can actually also reduce low density lipoprotein and increase the high density lipoprotein, which is reducing the bad one and increasing the good one. Okay, so that's why I chose to give us beetroot juice today. Okay, they are tasty, it's sweet, and then I'm also adding kale. If you're in Nigeria, you can use ugu. Ugu can actually also help with that. They did some studies and published in the Journal of Pharmacy, and they found out that those that they did that study with, and they gave them kale plus beetroot, that it actually helped in a few weeks, okay, to have reduce their cholesterol level. So some of the drinks you need to avoid are also coffee or tea that have caffeine, okay, and cream, high fat milk and creamer. You need to avoid them. They are not good for your cholesterol. Any drink or smoothie that contains coconut or palm oil, or cooking with coconut and palm oil, not good for you. You need to reduce your intake of palm oil. Then pressed coconut drinks are also not good. You need to avoid them if your cholesterols are going up. Ice cream based drinks are not good. High fat products are also not good for you. These are some of the things you also need to avoid. So maintaining cholesterol level is very, very vital for your overall health, and that's why today I want to go straight and show us what we're supposed, some of the 2 or 3 recipes that we can do with beetroot. Remember, I'm majoring today on beetroot and kale. Okay, that's what I'm majoring today on, that can actually help you to reduce this cholesterol level. So we'll go to the kitchen, it's behind me. I will just get up and rearrange so that we can see what we're doing. So today we are using kale, and we are also using beetroot especially. And like I said, I'll also give you a bonus also juice that I have used, and this one also works for quite a number of people, using garlic, ginger, turmeric, and then any citrus that you can lay your hands on. You can decide to use lemon or oranges, but you just have to, for that last drink, you add one form of citrus in it. Okay, let me see if I move my camera. Oh, since it's not even opening your screen, let's just go ahead. So for today, this is the smoothie part of the signature product I'm showing you today that can help lower cholesterol. So this is the drink, the juice, and then I have the smoothie. Okay, so let me erase this up. All right, so I have the juice. Exciting, especially for some of us who will not want chaff in whatever they are eating. They just want it smooth. I was talking with someone, yes, one of our hosts in Calgary. So when he made the juice, he said he doesn't like, drinking it and having some things under. So if you're like him, you will sieve your own and have it. But if you're like some of us who also need fiber, then you can have it with fiber. I have it with fiber here. You can see the fiber showing. So you can drink it as smoothie without sieving out anything. So for this smoothie, the best time to have it is first thing in the morning in an empty stomach, or last thing at night before you sleep. Take it like this, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, make it your lifestyle. Go and check your numbers. I tell you, you'll find out that the numbers have dropped. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you all the recipes that we have. So the first one now is what I'm drinking, or what I just finished taking, which is the beetroot smoothie. You can see the beetroot. Let me show you the quantity of what we're using. I have beetroot here, I have ginger here, and then I also have for those of you who have issues with garlic or ginger or turmeric, okay, you can just go ahead and do beetroot with your kale, and then you can add some cinnamon when you finish making it, and also you can actually also use some yogurt. Okay, but if you can take in the ginger and garlic, then go ahead and add ginger, garlic, and turmeric to it, but it doesn't have to be there. So I'm going to do half and half. First of all, I'll make the one with ginger and garlic, and then the one without it, and then the one with it. So 2 portions that I'm making for you now. So what I have here is just turmeric, it's just beetroot and kale, or you can use ugu like I said. Then I'm going to blend it. And then I'll pour it out. That's simply it. And you can actually add, like I said, your yogurt, Greek yogurt. You can do without it. You can put your cinnamon to it. I wanted to get a bottle of water, so I'll add my water, and then I'm going to blend. I just got this small blender yesterday night when I got it, because this is an Airbnb and there's no blender here, so I just got it so I can still use it for, oh, it's like they blocked here. What's happening? Just got here. Okay, just got here last night. Okay, so we'll blend it up. So this is just the simple way of making. This is just the simple way of making it. Just beetroot and kale. Okay. It's also very, very effective. But for those of us who like varieties, who like adding, my mom likes adding. So I've joined her with her adding. So for those of us who like adding, you can then add up some more things. But first of all, I'll pour this to show you. As simple as it is, it's also very, very effective, as simple as it is. So that's it. That's the smoothie, beet and kale smoothie. Okay, very, very good. Very, very good for you. So that's one of it that we have just done. So you can buy kale. I bought kale here, but if you're in Nigeria, of course, go ahead and get your ogo. All right, so for the second one, for those who might also, not just about cholesterol, maybe your blood pressure is also high and you need to take it down, you use also some beets, turmeric, garlic, ginger. I've shown you the quantity. So turmeric, garlic, ginger, and then you also add some kale. Okay, you also add some kale or ogo, depending on what you have around you. And then you now put water. And then we're also going to blend. Like I said, add up some spices that can help you, okay? Or if you are having blood pressure with high cholesterol. So this is also ready. I have this smoothie also that has the garlic, ginger, turmeric. So I'm pouring it, and that's that. So the next drink, before we go to the gas to now the cooker and show you the next one, would be your, and this one is very good for anyone that wants to lower blood pressure. Okay, it's very good. So what I have here is ginger, garlic, turmeric, and some you should add some citrus, okay, lemon, but for some people lemon might not be so good for them, so you can go ahead and use your orange or your tangerine. So you also put them inside, also put it inside the blender. Let me start with the smaller bits. So I start by adding my ginger, and then some garlic and some turmeric. If you can, sometimes like if you're traveling and you're not able to get some of these things where you're going, you can actually dry your garlic, dry your ginger, dry your turmeric, and then you go with them, okay? And then you go with them. So for this, we are not putting kale. So we are just making that juice. We are not putting kale. So for this, I usually strain this. I usually strain up this to, because it's more or less like a juice. It's more or less like a juice. So I'm going to strain it, and then I'll show you the final way you can use your beet and actually use it for as a dinner or add up for your salad. So I'm straining this out. then I'm pouring it into the cup, and that's our last juice for the day. Okay, so for this you can actually add cinnamon if you like. You can add cinnamon to it. Like I said, if you can tolerate yogurt and you love yogurt, you can add yogurt. So we have our drink. This is really very good. Please don't take this in an empty stomach. Make sure you take it with your dinner or you take it with your breakfast. Take it with food. This particular drink is absolutely stunning. It can crash blood pressure. When you start taking it, please take your blood pressure measurement so that you don't go lower than it should be. So this is the smoothie, that's the drink, and that's the cholesterol. These are some of the cholesterol drinks you can have, okay? So finally, we go to the stove. So I can show you the last food that you can make, okay? So here, I've already steamed my beetroot. You can see the beetroot. I took out time so it doesn't take time for us. I've steamed it, just plain. So, you know, beetroot can be a little sweet. I just steamed it a bit. So as it's on fire now, I'm going to add ginger, garlic, and thyme that I've already blended and put inside cup. I'm adding it to the pot. Then I will allow it to simmer a bit. So I've added it to the pot. I will allow it to simmer a bit. So like I'm showing you other variety you can use to have your, let me be faster, to have your food cooked, so that you'll be able to take your beetroot, okay? These are showing the drinks. The first one, yellow, is our turmeric, ginger, garlic drink. And of course, you can use either lemon, orange, or so, because you need that citrus there. Then the second one is the cholesterol lowering smoothie, which has beetroot and kale, or you can use beetroot and ugu depending on what you can find. And then we also have the cholesterol lowering again, especially also for people who have blood pressure issue, adding garlic, ginger, and turmeric to it. So this is simmering, okay? So we are going to add our kale. I'm going to add the kale. This is the kale. So I'm adding the kale to it. As it's simmering now, I'm going to add the kale to it. And then also a little bit of a pinch of salt. And remember, like I tell us, always go for sea salt when you're cooking at this age. So I'm going to add just a pinch of salt for taste. And I'm also going to add some black pepper. Sprinkle a little black pepper. Black pepper and turmeric go together, okay? It's black pepper helps turmeric to digest well. So like now, even in this our drink, you can add a little black pepper to it just as you're about to take it, okay? Then I'm going to just add a little lemon garlic seasoning. lemon pepper seasoning. I'm going to add a little of it. I need that touch of pepper in there. So I'm also going to add a little of that, like a pinch of that to it. So this is beetroot and kale salad, even though the salad is steamed a bit. So I'll allow it to steam a bit. As it's steaming, I'm going to so as much vegetables as you can have, make sure you're having it. It's always very, very good for you, okay? So here we are, steaming. It's steaming. So this can be your breakfast, or for those of us who work late, you can also have it as your dinner, and you can just have this with 2 eggs. So you have that protein, you have the beetroot and the ugu or kale. Have your spices. If you're having hot flushes, remember, spice lightly. If not, you can spice like me. And then you can just have this as a meal with just about 2 eggs. Okay? And that will be it. Remember, your numbers are important. Know your numbers. Work on your numbers. Remember to also chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. If you need to talk personally with me, my WhatsApp number is, I think I forgot to put it, +234 703 515 1642. Wow, I'm just getting the aroma of this food. Is so lovely. It's really lovely. Can you see? Oh my goodness, it's really looking nice and lovely, and it's steaming well, all well and good. So I'm going to put off the gas, and then I'm going to serve for you to see what we have done today. So you don't have to go and get too many things to have a healthy life, okay? You don't really have to. It's very easy to have that healthy drinks, those healthy food that you can actually stay healthy with, okay? So today we've done quite a number of that, and to show you that you can crash those numbers naturally. You can crash them naturally. So let's start. That's another way to have your beets cooked with slight spices. And then you can have it as your dinner, you can have it as any meal, you can have it as your side vegetable actually. Okay? So like I said, 2 eggs will do for this. I know that some people say eggs cause cholesterol, but having 2 of it, doctor says are okay. And if they say egg is part of what causes cholesterol for you, you can have it with your fish, you can have it with your meat, you can have it with anything. So those are 8 cholesterol lowering food that we've done today. All right, so make sure you chat me on my WhatsApp number that has been placed Let me find it and pin it. My WhatsApp number, like I said, is +234 703 515 1642. So you can chat me up, and then we'll have some more time to talk and also find out how you're doing and what you need to do for yourself for a healthier you. Okay, I've pinned it now. So today we looked at beetroot and spinach. You can actually have more, use kale, and you can use ugu like I said for it, and then all these drinks. Fantastic. Right, thank you all for joining me. See you again tomorrow as we continue in this health. Remember, comprehensive health is what you need. 8 dimensions of health. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at your financial health. So join me once again by 8 p.m. tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.